Hello, my Scorpio. This is Gigi, and this is your weekly reading for November 23rd till November 29th. I trust you are well, my beautiful Scorpio. I think we are finishing your sun in your sign and entering Sagittarius, your second house. And I trust all of you had great birthdays. And now I will pull 3 cards to see the energy for this upcoming week, my lovely Scorpio. And also if Spirit has any messages for us today. So the first card that I have is, I love this card, the 7 of Pentacles. It's a beautiful card because it's a card of, sorry about that, turn that off. It's a card of accumulation. It's a card of progress, expansion mostly. So it's a solid energy because it's a pentacle. It's a great number. As it's the time for you to reap what you sow. And it doesn't just, I'm not talking about specific transition as you having the, having Saturn in your first house, but it could be for years. Some of you for decades of overdue. Because of this new moon that we had in the last few days in Scorpio, because of the energy that we had, there's something for you that you're ripping. Okay? That's the energy that it's present as you're starting this week. And I think even you could feel somehow excited because you're coming in with something that is valuable. At least to your eyes, well, to other people as well. It's a pentacle. And let's see what we have for present energy. We have the Knight of Wands in the present. Okay. Could be that many things. You know, you could be very, very tired, you know, of coming from the past energy, because as much as you're now, you know, progressing into a new era, a new energy, you're still very tired, but you still have things behind you though. As you see, you have accumulate things, strength. Those could be seen as pillars, and you have one in your hand, but you're physically weak. Even if you have made a decision to, you know, there's something about this card that says, even if you made a decision, now you're making it, you moved on. Now you're just not looking back, or now you're just coming out of this experience very fragile. You will always have the desire. That's where you're standing on your 2 feet, but you're fragile presently. Fragile doesn't, you know, fragile could be that, you know, be cautious of, you know, of the people that you attract, or just make sure that you just, at this moment, maybe take some time alone just to heal a little bit, to allow your body to heal. But mostly, you know, you have a lot of energy in your 12th house, because even if the sun, you know, even now, technically, we're the 22nd today, we're Sunday, so it's still in, well, it's transitioning. But you still have, within your period of the sun being in Scorpio, you had all that energy in the 12th house, because Mars in Libra is still in the 12th house. The 12th house is the last house. It's where the soul die. You know, it's a little extreme, but it's a karmic house. You know, the clock goes, you know, start from 1 to 12. That's how we look at it, you know, in astrology. So when you're at the 12th house, you're ending something. So you're tired. You're exhausted. You're moving forward though, because you're there, but maybe you have to make some decision. Now that you're there, you have to, what do you value? You value your health, you value money, all of that is what's happening. You're going to be making choices. Even if you don't see it, Spirit will ask you, will say, well, listen, I still want you to make some choices about how you're going to go and expand yourself. Now, you can't go like this. Is it your health? Is it, you not sleeping? Is it, your interaction with others? It's very individual, but it's the energy that is communicated with you. And let's see for the future. We have the Three of Wands. I love that, actually. Because for you, Scorpio, it's much easier just to turn your back than just to keep holding on. It's good that you decided to just move on, to be like, and it's not because it's a bigger numbers, it's a question of energy, because people would describe it differently, but the way I feel is, it says presently you're still wounded, okay? You're making decision, because the new moon is the last few days, and you will continue doing so, but you're planting things. Things are changing for the better, which is great. But in the meantime, you're going to have to turn your back at the past, your past yourself, You're going to have to, whatever about the past, in order for you to simply release yourself from, your assumptions, whatever you hold in your mind, because, when you have those two wands in the present and future position, it's just, you're still standing alone. And so then you have to make decisions. Who's coming with you? You're clearing path, you're changing, you're moving on, you can't bring everybody. You're tired. You need to have only the right people. So just know that in the future, the choice that you will make will be good, will be guided. It will be very, very suited, very thoughtful, very rational. I say this because, Libra is because again, your ruler is in Libra, is a very rational sign. It's an air sign, so it thinks both ways. And so now you want to have a healthy, a relationship with the things that are important in life. Work. Like I said, maybe you need to, yes, you have money now. You need more or more time. But whatever you're making, whatever it is for you, you're making some pillar decision, like whatever you're doing at this moment, especially this week, there's a decision, or if you're starting something, is going to be all that you do. The past is just behind. Or let's say if you decide to focus in a program in school, or if you decide just to move on from it, that's it. You're just gonna move on from the program, and you're gonna say, well, I have to be honest with myself. I don't want to do that. Or it could be a job. I don't want to do that. But you still have security within your decision, because you're holding something, and you're holding it comfortably. So I'm very happy for you, my lovely Scorpio. I'm so interested to see how this week will unfold for you. Feel free to leave me a comment, and you can also subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy this reading, please like and share. I also posted my information for Facebook, also Twitter. If you like to have a private reading, I'm also available for private reading. And until next week, I love you so much, my Scorpio. Mwah!